What's up, y'all? Jakob Owens here for the Buff Nerds, and today we're gonna talk about location scouting. So location scouting is super important when it comes to prepping and planning for music videos, commercials, films, whatever production you have. Coming up for my production company right now, we're prepping for a Montana of 300 music video, and thusly we need to location scout the location we will be filming at. So I went to check it out with JJ, and along the way I'll give you some tips and tricks and pieces of advice for location scouting. All right, JJ, what are we doing here today?
So we're scouting for the Montana 300 music video that we have coming up. First project that we're running through Industry Jump, and we're scouting at Diamond V Movie Ranch.
Yee! So here you can see the location that we're going to scout, that we are scouting for the Montana of 300 video. Wheels fall off. I was looking kind of for this abandoned town, you know, that he's going to go hide out at because he's on the run from the cops, the law. And so we stumbled across this place. It's called Diamond V Ranch. Super cool location. One of the first things you want to do when you're location scouting is make sure to scout at the right time, or the time you will be most likely shooting or producing your content. So for us, we know the day's gonna get started in the morning, so we went to scout it in the morning, and then we kind of went around to each location and saw where the sun would pass over through the day, and kind of plotted out, okay, this is where we would shoot first, then we'll move over here, then move here, because the light will be in the best position, or the sun will be in the best position here, coming through these windows. So we kind of plotted out the different shots, or you know, spots that we will be filming based on the sun's pattern. So it's super important when you're location scouting to scout at the right time, and also plot out your day of how the sun will move through the location. Along with that, sound. Now for us, music videos, sound doesn't matter, but if you are location scouting for a film or a commercial where you're gonna need audio, it's good to check out and see what are the different sounds coming from the area. Is there traffic? Is there helicopters? Is there a lot of, you know, construction noise? So always checking for sound is super important depending on your project. Now when I'm location scouting, I always have my camera with me, if not my phone, and I'm taking pictures of each interior and exterior that I'm going to shoot at, or that I want to plan on shooting at. This allows me to share those pictures with the crew, the DP, and kind of plot out my different shot selections, as well as show the DP the location beforehand, so he gets a good idea of what gear we'll need to light the set. And so that's super important that you take photos, whether it's on your phone or your own camera, to share with your crew and figure out how you're going to shoot it and how you're going to light it. The next thing you're going to want to do is check for power, or ask if they do have power on site and how much power you can pull from the location, if any at all. With this location, we're not going to have power, and so I'm planning the shoot around just using mirror boards, reflectors, diffusion, and just shaping the natural light of the sun, rather than renting a generator to power all these lights. We're gonna be moving fast locations anyways from spot to spot around the town, so that would just add a lot of time and unneeded extra stuff to the shoot, when most of it's gonna take place outside anyway, so we're just gonna shape the light. All those things come into account when you're location scouting, taking pictures, and taking note of the different setups and scenarios. One of the most important things is evaluate the area, especially with cell phone service. Maps, does maps screw up with you getting there? This location's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so if you put it into a map the wrong way, it can kind of take you to the wrong area. So making sure you have the exact address that you put into either Google Maps, or you Google it, it will give you the correct address, and sharing that information with the cast and crew. So plotting that out as well, so you know what to tell everyone how to get to that location, and if it's easy or manageable to get to, or if you're gonna need to do some planning in preparation for that. Finally, take notes, whether it's on a notepad, email, you know, actually writing something out, a little note on your phone, of all those different things. I'm always like, if there's something on set I need to think of or tell someone, or remind myself, I'm always taking little notes. I just email myself personally I'll email myself a little list of notes based on what we saw with the location or what needs to be addressed or something that needs to be talked about. So that's super important. And lastly, a super underrated thing about location scouting is you can do a lot of location scouting to this day with Google and something called Google Maps. I made a video about this a while back that you can literally location scout and find certain areas just based off Google Maps. You can go to satellite mode and really kind of search and scour the area if you're looking for a long deserted road. Rather than physically going out and driving and looking around for a deserted road, you can literally just scan your computer on Google Maps and just go until you find something on a map. Then you can zoom in, get a 3D digital map, look around. So it's like you're actually there, virtual reality, augmented reality, without actually having to physically go there. So that's a key thing that I think a lot of people don't even try and do, or it really crosses their mind that you can location scout today in this modern era on your computer via Google Maps and get 3D look around, up, down of the entire location or where you're trying to possibly shoot. All right, guys, so yeah, that was the location scout, some location tips for you guys, pieces of advice. I'm excited for you guys to see this video. It's gonna be a really fun video. I will be doing an in-depth behind the scenes video on this music video once we shoot in August. So look out for that. I'll probably do a breakdown, a bunch of different cool BTS content as well as the music video happening from this video. So yeah, appreciate you guys for watching this video. If it helped, like, comment, thumbs up, whatever, share with your friends. I don't care. Just hopefully this helps some of you guys. I'm Jakob Owens for the Buff Nerds, and I'm out.
Chanel, what's your favorite part about set?
Crafty!
But you're not kidding.